Guys, we're live.
Grace, turn that off.
I already
Absolutely,
did.
absolutely not.
Let me know when I'm good to
You're
go.
you're good.
We're not good. I haven't sent it to the
Yeah.
VL.
Yes, it did a VO.
Who cares about the
Wow,
VO?
Billy. Catch up.
I'm on mobile, buddy. I don't have a laptop.
And you're good, Grace.
Alrighty, so welcome to Tribal, everybody, and welcome to the Final 13 once again. I'm gonna start off with Mike. So, you want to tell us about this last challenge that y'all just participated in, a distortion classic?
Oh yes, the challenge. The challenge. Didn't catch any of it. Wasn't there. Didn't watch. You're right. I was there. Grace, like I just do so many things. I can't remember all of it. And it didn't go my way. But it is important that we are not looking backwards, Grace. We are looking forwards in this game, and that's what I intend to do now. Thank you for your question.
Alrighty. So next up, we had a pretty big event happen. You guys went from the final 13 to the final 12 and announced a couple nights ago there was a battle back with the pre-jurors. And you guys went back to 13 with Adam re-entering the game. Adam, how has life been adjusting to this new merge tribe after being gone for several rounds?
It's been very interesting, Grace. I think the most interesting thing is coming back into this game and kind of hearing how things were spun about the round that I got eliminated and how people have been sliding by telling falsehoods about what happened that round. And it's just very interesting because at the end of the day, the game is the game and you can play the game, but if you're going to tell someone how you voted me out, make sure the stories you're telling everyone are consistent. Because when you tell 5 different people 5 different stories about how you masterminded Adam's vote out, it's going to catch up.
Grace, can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, Adam, I do want to ask you another question. Sorry, I know. But how do you feel in a second chance a season that you're getting a second chance in this season? Like, how does that make you feel?
I mean, I think I don't know. I was very, very surprised to find out that people weren't expecting a battle back. I mean, I very much did. I see some faces. I think more so all the people who got voted out, everyone was like, I wasn't expecting this at all. I kind of thought it in my head that it could be possible. So it's definitely exciting.
I'm I'm just gonna sorry, I just want to continue on this thing. I'm like my brain is like going off and about it. So seeing Adam coming back in this game, how does it make everyone? This is an everyone question. How does it make you feel about this season and how you are going to redeem what happened to you on your previous season? Is it like shit? We got to get a step on, or do you guys feel really comfortable where you're at this current moment?
The minute you feel comfortable is when you are gone.
Bestie, it's really not hard to redeem first boot. I've already succeeded in that. Thank you.
I just feel like I know that there are other people that competed to come back that I'm just glad it was Adam above other people. And I think that personally just kind of changes the game because I think unintentionally there were some other people that competed for the comeback that were maybe a little toxic in their gameplay. And so I at least feel more comfortable having Adam here, knowing that at least the majority of us are trying to be genuine playing this game while others are just doing some tomfoolery.
I will address the question as well. I do feel like my game has kind of changed ever since Adam came back. I will be straight up. I feel like that was coming at me. And maybe I'm reading it wrong, but I will just say don't believe everything you hear. Like I was genuine with the people I told how that round went. But Adam, people might be telling you something different and they could be lying to you. Never know. But I digress.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna go backpedal a few moment since Vicky just showed up. Vicky, I want to ask you, how are you feeling about not only breaking the paperweight record, shout out to Austin as well, but also winning that challenge?
Well, I can't feel my arms at all. Driving was hell today. And yeah, I don't know. I genuinely feel that I needed to win this, not only for my position, but also just to show people that I'm actually here and that I actually want to play and that I will wait out an hour and 25 minutes to be able to win a challenge. But yeah, also shout out to Austin because honestly, I did not know when that would end and it was torture, but I did it to myself. And yeah.
Alrighty. I am going to move on to Jackie. So you did win the immunity last round, and it was more of a social comp. And now that you are not immune this round, do you feel that puts a target on your back here tonight?
I feel like it does. I don't know if that's just because this comp wasn't a social comp, but just because of like how messy that this tribe is, not adding anyone, but just saying in general. I think the the merge tribe has just been a little chaotic. And so I just, names were thrown out last round, shit went down. And I do feel like I'm sort of targeted this round, but I don't know if that's because I just didn't win immunity or just because of the like tidal wave of what happened before.
Okay, so going on to Jonathan. So Jackie is mentioning how this tribe is a messy merge tribe, and you guys did have a 9-4-1 split this last vote. Do you agree that the chaos is still there, or is it anything calmed down?
It's chaotic for sure. But I don't think I would have it any other way. Like I've played games before where it's just boring, like one side versus other side. One side gets picked off one at a time, but like chaotic tribes, they're a lot more fun. I think it'll make this game a lot more fun. And um yeah, behind all the chaos, there are definitely going to be a few people who are like, I can control the chaos, and they'll be like, I have a plan to manage this chaos, and I, I'm definitely not one of those people, and I'm curious to find out who they are because to me, the chaos is just everywhere right now, and yeah, I have no idea what to expect.
Okay. So, I'm gonna go on to Roberto next. So, Jonathan is also mentioning that there could be people that are in control of the chaos. Do you feel that it is the same group of people, or do you feel the group of people have changed from last round to this round?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that this game has been so fluid that everyone is just like more so voting for what's best for them. Like in this case, like, the same people that voted Lee could also like diverge and go to a different path. You know what I mean? Like there's like 13 people with different sets of minds and like they could just do what's best for their games. Honestly, this cast is definitely so like strategic minded that like at this point, like it can go in any direction. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if people decide to go elsewhere, but honestly, it really depends on everyone else's intuition. But yeah, like honestly, I don't really know for sure. It could be groups, it could be not. Who knows?
Okay, so I am going to move on to Cam. Do you feel that you guys going from 13 to 12 back to 13, do you feel that added an extra layer of chaos into the game?
Absolutely, because like merge tribal, we as we thought it was our first like merge tribal. It seemed like everybody was like unaware of where lines stood in that stance. And now that we've already had a merge tribal with an added extra member to replace another, it seems like the lines are there, but at the same time blurred. if you know what I mean.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to Brian next. So, after all the messiness from the round prior, you guys are coming into tonight. What are you looking at to move forward in this game?
Self-preservation for myself. I've heard my name today, and I, like anybody, you don't want that to happen. So for me, it's mainly about self-preservation. Whatever I can do to get me to the next round.
Okay. And Lauren, are you able to answer anything? I know you're
Yeah, I can answer real fast.
okay, sounds good. So Brian is talking about self-preservation being something to look at when going into this game. Do you agree with that?
Since my name was kind of out last round, yes, definitely. Gotta always try to find a way to stay in this game. Don't want to, be the first like juror. That would be very lonely and sad and a very long time to watch everybody come and join you. So, yes, definitely. Nobody wants to be the first juror, so.
Alrighty. And going to Nick. So Lauren is mentioning the jury, and we announced that everybody left in this game has made jury. And tonight you guys are going to be voting off the mayor of Ponderosa. Are you starting to look at jury management now, or just trying to navigate your way through before looking at jury management?
Okay, so let's be honest. If anyone's thinking about jury management today, you're a little cracked, bestie, because there's what, 9, 10, 11 people still going to be voted out of this game before we get to the end. You can worry about that in the second half of the game when there's clearer paths. Right now, I don't even know if I'm going to be here after this tribal, so why would I worry about jury management?
Alrighty, and everybody, most people agree. So, go to the usual 2 questions. As always, if you think you are going home, raise your hand. All right, we got a lot of y'all raising your hands, except for the people. Okay, the 2 immune people. And then, if you were to compare this round to a past Distortion season theme, what would it be and why?
World's
And
End.
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
World's End.
Because this bitch is about to get apocalyptic.
I was gonna say Hidden Temple Mysteries because I feel like there's just been a lot of mystery to what the fuck is going on. What the fuck, for me at least, what the fuck has been going on since I haven't been here. And I actually, just because I've been thinking about it, Brian, you said you've told everyone the same thing about my vote out. So was it that you took me out because you thought I was too close to Adam? You took me out because you thought I was too close to Vicky? Or did you take me out because you thought that I was coming after Nick? Or did you take me out because I leaked the vote to Adam? Because those are all the different things that I've heard. And that's the big mystery for me right now.
I told you this earlier. I voted you. Well, as part of your vote out because I thought you were close to Adam because you had mentioned to me an hour before Adam V told me he had idol. You had mentioned if he had an idol, and I also knew you had a 3 with Tyler and other Adam on our original tribe. So then I knew you guys were working on idol. So I made an assumption. You have to do that in this game, from my perspective, that you knew about the idol, and I wanted to flush the idol, which I did, and get it on big threat, which I did in you. And I do promise you, it wasn't a vendetta against you, and it's not personal, but that is what the real reason why I had a part in your vote out. And I don't know what other people are saying. That's what I said to people, and I don't know what they told you, but that's my reasoning. Thank you.
I actually want to go back to the question. I'm gonna say summer camp, because rumors spread faster than STIs. I swear to God. Anyway.
Episode quote right there.
I was about to say,
No, actually, can someone just shout out Stanton's I need protection and pulling out a condom because that's really what that's giving.
All right. Does anyone else Anything they'd like to say?
Or Prod have any other questions or anything?
Wear
Well,
protection.
well, speaking of STIs, it's time to vote. You can confirm, change, or submit your votes in your prod chat. And we are live in the VL if you want to make any shout outs. I'll be back with the votes.
No. We need to like talk about. Well, you guys can do whatever you want, but we need to talk about what the hell was that transition, Seb? What did that have to do with anything?
Well, Billy, if you were at tribal councils, you would know that I make random transitions.
Oh,
Wait,
from
I want to
SB
cut you off. No, I'm cutting both of you off because my podcast just asked for a shout out and he has not done that all season. So for the one and only time that he's been active in my chat, I'm shouting out Jacob Adorno for being not a sweet angel anymore because he cusses like a fucking sailor at this point. But being there for the one and only time, and that is tonight.
Right. Shout out to my prog guests, Lyndon and Chris. Yeah.
I want
I'm gonna give a shout out to obviously my podcast, Miss Pink Power Ranger, Icon Legend of the Moment, winner of Distortion Survivor Season 3, Camp Sunny Skies, Gianna Reed. Shout out to her, but also a quick shout out to all the people who I competed in that battle back against, all the people who were left stuck in the time capsule forever. Shout out to y'all.
I want to shout out Austin again, even though he's still playing this game, because goddamn, that man has stamina. Also, I want to shout out my beautiful inactive prod guests, Keaton and Haley E, because even though I send TikToks every day, nobody goddamn responds, and I'm feeling kind of lonely, but it's fine.
I miss being in a Vicky Prod chat. That's a good time.
Shout out to J1 for representing for Spellbound. And then David, we all know David Jaggy in my podcast. So yeah.
No, we don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk
Is
about
that, is
it.
that is that David, the nicest juror from Heatwave?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's
we don't need to
really
talk
the
about
nice
that.
one.
We don't need
I
to.
respect.
nice jurors and Heatwave. Where?
Yeah, that was like not existent, except for Miner, who was like, I'm just a sweet little angel.
You know
Everyone
what?
else
Shout out
was
to
like,
Miner, because he is a sweet little angel.
that was
I just,
it.
I just love David being like, I'm probably gonna be the nicest juror here, and then he proceeded to just like cuss all three of them out. It was amazing.
Honestly, not gonna lie though, it kind of was deserved.
No, it was. It was. And if
I
anyone has
I
questions
love
about
I
that,
love all three of those guys, so I'm not gonna
no, if
agree
anyone
with
has
you.
questions about our season, like I would love to do just a giant tribe call and like answer all those questions. David, what you did say was true. I just giggled when you're like, I'm gonna be the nicest one here, and then destroyed everyone. Like
Yeah,
that.
I would hate to see what him being the meanest juror would look like. Set it up.
I'm gonna say, Mike, you look very dapper. That's how I would describe you.
Damn straight.
I don't think I was questioning your sexuality, but thank you for confirming that.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
No, you're here to play Survivor.
I don't watch Survivor.
Actually, I have a question until Sab comes back. Who did everyone put as number one for prod surviving Survivor? Personally, I put Mikey.
Yep.
I mean, I put Grace because two-time EXP winner. She won CTC. She won a whole ass 30-person battle of the orgs.
That was so fun. Honestly, if you guys get a chance, like seriously, if you guys want to represent Distortion in that, please, like I'll literally slide you the app. Like swear, we need women. So I will literally slide you the application.
Oh yeah, you guys.
I will gladly.
You
I will
guys
gladly
can now.
represent Distortion.
Well, y'all already repped Distortion before, but you guys can now rep it even more.
Yeah, because Seb and I are on production.
I don't want people to know I played this game.
Hey, represent Spellbound as well because I'm on production for it as well.
No, don't, because you're not going to do free advertising in here.
Well, I was talking about
y'all just muted me again.
It's Battle of the Orgs. So
all right, uh-oh, y'all, Seb's here. You know what that means.
All right, I have the votes, but first, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage and they like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right. Austin stands. Austin has decided to play his hidden immunity idol on himself tonight. So that means all votes for Austin will not count. Just give me 1 second. All right. When I read the vote, that person will have just a couple of seconds to say their goodbyes, leave the Zoom, and leave the announcements chat. I'll read the votes. First vote. Joppy. Second vote. Lauren. Third vote. Jackie. Fourth vote. Joppy. Fifth vote. Jackie. Sixth vote. Joppy. Seventh vote. Jackie. Eighth vote. Joppy. Ninth vote. Jackie. 10th vote. Joppy. 12th vote. And the 9th person voted out of Distortion Survivor Timeline of Terror. And our first juror, Joppy. Fortunately, Joppy is not here, but if Joppy has any final words in their prod chat, they can send them. But in the meantime, congratulations, everyone, on making it to Final 12. And your next challenge will be a non-live challenge, which will be due at 10 p.m. tomorrow. So we will get all the information out in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Okay.